Hey guys, how are you? This is Mr. Argueta coming to you, unit number 5. Technically speaking, we're on our 6th week within the semester, but as you all know, last week was our spring break. So I hope that you guys got out and did something. I know it's kind of cruddy towards the end of the week, but today is a wonderful day. It is Tuesday morning. I wanted to get this video out to you. I've been trying to catch up on some work, get some registration for some students completed. It's been kind of a sort of a relaxed week last week. You guys obviously weren't doing any work, so I didn't have any grading. Very, very limited communication with other students. So most of you guys, sounds like you took the time off to relax, which is what you're supposed to do. So I had time to catch up on a bunch of other stuff. Anyhow, so here's the update. So obviously there's nothing really happening from last week. You should be able to go online in your Blackboard under what's called the weighted grade. That is your midterm grade. So make sure you are taking a look at your grade. Make sure you're looking at all the stuff that you've done, that you've gotten credit for everything that you have processed. I think we are all caught up with grading up to now. So we start again. Here we go. So we got week number 5, unit number 5, 6, 7, and 8, and it's over. So you're halfway through the process. You're actually speeding right through it. Believe me, if you think the first 4 weeks went by quick, these next 4 weeks are going to fly by. So I want to make sure that we are set up to succeed in class. You all have just 4 more weeks to go. So just let's get this done. Get your discussions done early. Make sure you are getting credit for everything that you've done. Thank you for the midterms, everyone. You did a great job. I will be making sure that you have all the points that you can get to make sure you pass this class as successfully as possible. All right, so let me give you an update of this week. So this week we do, as we have done in the previous weeks, 2 chapters, and you have your discussion. This week we're going to be discussing the difference between a manager and a leader. And I want you to see the video of this man that ran a very famous company and showed leadership skills. And you'll be reading through that process of the different types of leadership. Now, leadership's an important task because a lot of times we think that just because a person's a manager, they're also a leader, but that's not necessarily true. Some people are great managers, but they're not leaders. One of the things I've always told my students is when you go apply for a job, do some research about that company. Try to figure out, are they looking for someone to change things up or someone to maintain things, keep things going? Now, a great manager is able to manage a process and continue to repeat the same thing over and over. If a company is successful and it's got its success by its processes, then yes, all you do is repeat that process over and over and over again, and you're a great manager. But some companies, and a lot of you have experienced this going to work, they need someone to come in and change the environment, change the culture, sort of push the company to a new level. Those are transformational leaders. They're people who come in with bigger ideas, with change in mind, not continue to do the same thing over and over, but bring a revolution, bring a change to the environment. So you need to know if you're walking into a position that's going to require you to maintain the status quo or to transform something, become a transformational leader. So I would like for you guys to have that discussion. Tell me what your thoughts are. What's the difference between the two, between a manager and a leader? But I also want you to be ready for next week's conversation. So next week is one of my favorite discussions, and I'll give you a little background on that because I think it's important for you to understand. As I mentioned in the past, I've come from industry. I ran a golf company. I owned a golf company. I've came from the IT world. I've had a lot of business opportunities, and I come to Georgia for other reasons, but then I got influenced to look into teaching, and boom, I'm here. But one of the sort of pinnacle moments was when I ran into this professor from Carnegie Mellon, and he has this whole series called The Last Lecture. And the last lecture basically is a professor given the opportunity, if this was the last time he spoke to his class, what would he say? And he obviously, ironically enough, I don't want to give the story away, but ironically enough, it potentially was his last lecture. So I want you to watch the video. I know it's a little lengthy, but I promise you, this is one of those moments in my life that changed my perspective of what I do in deciding to come into the educational world and trying to make a difference, and trying to find purpose in life, and trying to find a reason to pour myself into something. And I've been given the opportunity, obviously, to have this time with you. And this is the reason for my videos. This is the reason for my involvement. I say a lot of times in speeches, this is the reason for my passion. The reason why I love to do what I do is because I find purpose in it. I want to help you. I want you to succeed. I'm going to try to express my, my passion through these videos. And I sometimes I get the response from you guys, and sometimes, it doesn't necessarily work. But my goal is to help you through this journey, is to have you learn or have a passion for something that we are, going through when it comes to principles of management. So this is a key conversation for me, and that's next week. But I want you to mentally prepare. And if you can, go ahead and watch the video ahead of time. You do that by going to your discussion tabs and looking for my favorite discussion. And you'll see the video of Dr. Randy Potash, and you could see that video prior to next week and get started on your concept for that. Other than that, guys, it's been crazy beautiful outside. Today's gonna get close to 80 degrees. So I'm excited to get out and do something today. It's been awesome to be able to walk around without a sweater here, and it's not raining. It's actually clear skies. It's just a beautiful day. Anyhow, I hope you guys had a restful week. I hope you guys are having a good start to this week. Guys, you're 4 weeks away. 4 weeks away. It's almost over. You've done a great job so far. The average in this class has been so high. I mean, we've gotten so many A's and B's. Guys, I'm proud of that. I'm excited for you guys. If you need me, you know how to get a hold of me. Please let me know what I can do to help you. I hope you're having a great week. Take care, guys. We'll see you next time.